Happy 4th of July, everyone. My name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. If this is your first time here, I show my lovely wife, Jen, movies for the very first time. We react to them and she gives a short review at the end. Today, we're gonna be watching Hacksaw Ridge. This one has been requested for a long time. We were actually gonna do this last 4th of July and we just straight up ran out of time. And this 4th of July, I just had to make sure we had Hacksaw Ridge done in time. We have been doing some comedy movies lately, so this is definitely gonna be a shift in tone. We've done war movies in the past. We did Saving Private Ryan and a couple others. Jen actually served in the military. She served in the US Army. A lot of y'all don't know that. Some of you do, but not a lot of y'all know that. And war movies can be very dramatic and very sad and heartstrings getting pulled. And this is based on a true story of a guy named Desmond Doss. He was a Seventh-day Adventist. And I won't spoil anything. There's a lot I want to talk about as we get into the movie and in our post-discussion. I know a lot of you know my background. I am a Christian myself. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist, but obviously there's a lot of opinion and things that I would love to talk about. Maybe we'll do a little bit more talking over at the other channel, the Pop Culture Christian. If you're not aware, I have another channel where I talk about pop culture from a Christian perspective. Don't really do that a whole lot on this channel because a lot of y'all don't really care for that. Totally respect your opinion, but if you like to talk about stuff like that, movies and Christianity, that's a good place for you over there. Jen, what do you know about Hacksaw Ridge? And how are you feeling going into it?
I am not a very, I'll say, emotional person when it comes to movies, with the exception of animals. I will absolutely get emotional about any animal movie. But another genre of movie that I get very emotional, military movies sit with me for a very long time. Specifically, Saving Private Ryan. I thought about that movie for a long time, and I will say that they give me an uncomfortable feeling. I really struggle with seeing vets, soldiers dying, sick. It really breaks my heart. It really gets to me. I have never heard of Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm sure it's not going to be like a happy movie. Either way, I'm here to watch it. I love our troops 100%. Joining the military was one of the best decisions I ever made. I have so much respect for them, so I will absolutely watch these movies, but it really breaks my heart.
But before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. I feel like I'm too like high energy, peppy, like I usually am, but I don't know. We're going into a war. Maybe I'll tone that down a little bit, which I know a lot of you want me to do anyways in general. Today's comment of the day comes from when we did Captain America, the First Avenger. Remember way back in the day, Phase 1 Marvel, technically a war movie. Today's comment of the day says, in my opinion, Captain America's archetype can be found in a historical World War II hero, Desmond Doss, who also has a movie about him, which is Hacksaw Ridge. Hope someday you too can watch that. That comment was over 2 years ago. Today's the day. But yeah, now that he pointed it out, I was like, Captain America has a lot of similarities to Desmond Doss. It's just like a real life Captain America in a lot of ways. And this movie stars Andrew Garfield, who we know is from The Amazing Spider-Man and many other great things. I don't want to limit him. He's actually probably one of the best working actor today and how much range he has. So anyway, thank you so much for that comment of the day. If you want your comment featured in a comment of the day, leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. Also, don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can watch videos like this one early and ad-free until it's posted. And you can watch the full-length reaction of Hacksaw Ridge with us over there too. You'll just need your own copy to sync up with us. We are, I kid you not, watching this on Disney+. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hacksaw Ridge.
I wonder if I had not been in the military, if like military and war movies would still make me uncomfortable.
Probably. I mean, I wasn't in the military. I could be like all those guys, be like, I was gonna enlist. I wanted to join the National Guard. I didn't end up doing that. Went to recruiter and everything. So I almost did.
But I don't think you understand like how uncomfortable. That's why I haven't seen a lot of them, because I actively avoid them.
It's more of a personal stake in it, for sure.
It's like movies that you watch where like kids get hurt or injured or killed. Like I just can't emotionally deal with these.
I mean, I was never like crazy about watching movies where kids get killed, you know, but now having like kids of my own,
it hits with you.
Yeah, it hits a little different. I could see that's a good analogy.
Like I've never seen Black Hawk Down. And people...
Look, it's just starting off. First frame of the movie.
You guys, oh my gosh.
World War II was so brutal. I mean, for everyone.
Everyone was brutal.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God.
Ooh.
Creator of the ends of the earth.
Desmond.
He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength.
Oh.
Andrew Garfield.
They will run and not
grow weary.
I know you mentioned he was in this movie.
He was also in Silence, another religious movie.
I thought you were talking about the doll movie. The
Oh, that's Dead Silence.
Oh, Dead
That's
Silence.
James Wan. Very different movie.
See you later, slowpoke. Sit down!
Get away from that ledge, you damn fool kids! You're gonna break your neck!
They dug up the corner of Jackson and Maine,
Oh, Hugo Weaving. Forgot he was in this.
putting in the sidewalk. It's like I died with you. It's like we boys never existed. Block him with your right.
gosh.
Saves me whipping them both. This way I just whip the one that wins.
Whoa. Jeez. Take it easy, Cain and Abel.
What the hell have you done?
Oh my gosh.
Al, you hear me?
Oh my gosh.
Thing you're doing. I'm gonna have to beat you now. You know the
Gonna have to beat you now. Oh, literally can't.
You go smother him in kisses. You tell him the world's a soft and gentle place.
I could have killed him.
Yes, you could have.
What the hell's going on? You okay, girl?
I hate him. Mama? Why does he hate us so much?
He don't hate us. He hates himself. Sometimes.
How'd we sound, Desmond?
Like a heavenly host of angels, Mom.
No, it's a sin to tell a lie.
I ain't never said they were singing angels.
Oh.
Phone an ambulance.
No time. Joshua, pick up.
Did you apply this tourniquet?
Yes, sir.
Nice work. You might have saved this boy's life.
Stay with us. You're gonna be okay.
Might have saved his life. Well, shoot, that's one mighty good feeling.
Army physical's that way. This is for giving blood.
He's like, I'll give you something.
Which,
Are you all right? What do you need? Okay. Go to that room over there and wait with the others. I'll call you. That room.
oh, she's going right in. Oh, she must be new.
Might be a little dizzy when we're done. Put some pressure here.
Nurse over at the hospital, her name's Dorothy Schutte. I'm gonna marry her.
Goodness, did she know that?
I'm here. Keep your greasy paws off of me!
Snow White over here.
You ever given blood before?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Can't take your blood 2 days in a row.
That's good. I came to get mine back.
You what?
Ever since you stuck me with that needle, my heart's been beating real fast. Every time I think about you, it beats faster still.
Dang, smooth old Desmond.
Very.
I practiced that all night. No good?
I didn't say that.
Nice.
What's the difference between an artery and a vein?
I think you need to practice your boy-girl dating talk at home before you come out.
I just think you're the prettiest thing I ever seen.
Oh.
You need to watch where you're going.
Oh.
Thought you might have liked it.
Well, I might have if you'd asked.
Whoa.
What about his commandment?
It's not killing in a war. Working in a paper mill ain't gonna save this country.
Oh, it's against their religion?
To kill under any circumstance.
Even in like self-defense?
Yeah. They're the most pacifist, like, of the Christian denominations.
Reminds me of how Artie Gittens looked in his uniform. Remember him, Bertha?
Don't
What? I just hope that when our Hal gets shot, it's through the front of his jacket. A simple entry wound, not much mess.
Aw.
Artie blew most of his guts and intestines out his front, awful everywhere. Get out of my sight.
That's how the avian flu was spread during World War II.
Are you gonna help me, Desmond Dawes?
It's gonna cost you.
What?
Oh, hold on now.
You ain't gonna slap me, are you? Because I fall off, I'm gonna take you with me.
Desmond is a smooth talker.
I know. These Christian boys.
I can't stay here while all them go fight for me.
Yes, you can.
I won't be a medic. I figure I'll be saving people, not killing them.
I have to go to work. I'm gonna be late.
Hang on, so their denomination will allow them to join the military, but they have to take a job? Or would his family still not approve of him joining the military?
And some conflict that will come up.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
I just don't know anything about this denomination.
They have a church on Saturday. That's kind of a big thing.
But I still don't like you at this moment.
I love you.
These three were my best friends. Now my friends are there, covered in dirt and grass and eaten by worms.
I signed up already. Everybody else is doing it.
Ain't everybody else. You won't be able to live with yourself if you go.
No, I won't be able to live with myself if I don't.
You figure this war is just going to fit in with you? Your ideas? They won't ever play out. It don't work that way.
Come on, fellas, shake a leg. Uncle Sam's got you. Now say goodbye to Mama.
Uncle Sam's got you.
I want you to have this. You keep it right here, where I'll be.
Bye.
I love you.
Fort Jackson is where I went to VA.
Oh, really? You were right there with Desmond Doss, and you didn't even know it.
What else? Not exactly.
Well, you know, a few decades difference.
The testicles there belong to a man calling himself Hollywood.
Yeah, well, they look like they belong to a smaller guy.
Good book, right? I think Lucky's got a good book, right, Lucky?
It's a good read.
Tension!
Oh.
Let's go! Move it! Move it!
What?
I didn't want to say anything. I know you like Vince Vaughn.
I really do.
I feel like this is the only role I've seen him in where he's not playing Vince Vaughn.
You are a very strange-looking individual, if you don't mind. How long have you been dead, son?
I am not sir!
How long have you been dead, son?
Name is Ghoul, you say?
Walker.
Yeah, you gotta say something to the naked dude.
There's something off in your presentation, Private.
I have a knife in my foot, Sergeant.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm Polish.
Wrong. I believe you must have Cherokee or Schwan.
Wrong.
No, sir. Let me see your Indian war cry, son! I don't...
I shall henceforth call you Chief, as a sign of great respect to your people. I have seen stalks of corn with better physiques. Makes me want to pull an ear off. Make sure you keep this man away from strong winds.
Yes, Sergeant.
Move your privates, private parts. Move it! What do we got here, Doss? One for each titty. You were tying a bowline, boy.
I mean, I remember basic training, and the drill sergeants actually were pretty funny.
So I mean, it's hard not to be.
But it was a lot more like intense in this. They were like mean. Obviously, they were like, you know, breaking you down, building you back up. But like, they're pretty.
Drive! Drive!
You okay?
Hustle! Hustle! Nice work, Doss!
This is a personal gift from the United States government to each and every one of you. Don't point your gun forward. I do not want to be shot today. Pay attention.
Oh no.
Is there not one in your size? Or is it the color that is the issue?
I was told I don't have to carry a weapon.
Come again, step forward, Private. I can't be hearing this right.
So he can't even touch a weapon?
Yeah. Just a mistake. Told the Army when I joined up.
Possible. If there's a problem, you must be that problem. You're a conscientious objector. You joined the Army.
Well, no, sir. I'm a conscientious cooperator.
Do you have any other requirements of the United States Army?
Saturdays, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, so...
We should simply ask the enemy not to invade on the Sabbath. I'm putting you in for a Section 8 psychiatric discharge. Dismissed.
Yeah, I mean...
Private Doss does not believe in violence.
Yeah, and there's so much part of the training, like...
Right. There's also like the logistical issue too, like in 300, I need to know the guy on my left and right gonna have my back.
You on the battlefield.
If the guy on my right doesn't even have a weapon.
I admire him wanting to like still contribute.
I will expect everyone in this company to give Private Doss the full measure of respect he is due.
What you got there, Desi? It's half the Bible for half the man.
For Pete's sake, Smitty, give him back his
I
Bible.
don't remember speaking to you. Whoa! Bible says to turn the other cheek, don't it? I think this is cowardice. Hit me, Doss.
Give me that.
This is a fine-looking broad.
Nice. God talks to you, is that right?
Sir, I'm not a crazy person. Jesus said, "A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you."
He also said if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one.
How closely based is this?
I mean, obviously, you had a conscientious objector join the army. They're going to want to kick you out.
But all the details are pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, can the army
We could help make
be able to kick you out based on your religion, especially if you're willing to contribute in other meaningful ways?
I want him gone.
So it's a whole can of worms.
The unit is no better than its weakest member.
Yeah, it's more like a drill sergeant.
Everybody in full gear for a 20-mile hike. Let's go!
They're going to blame that on Doss.
Oh, man. Oh.
Get off me!
Why the hell are you still here?
Where's Doss? This isn't good for anybody.
Sure ain't what I joined up for.
It's time you quit this. There's no shame in this.
Can't.
Can you identify the men that beat you?
I never said I was attacked, Sarge.
Well.
It's a fine line here, because now we're kind of lying a little bit.
I don't know. The only question I have as far as like the logistics of this is that like basic training has requirements that you have to pass.
So they would have to make an exception.
This is a furlough for men who have passed the basic training.
Yeah.
I put in for this furlough 3 weeks ago. I'm getting married.
It says you're not rifle qualified.
Yeah, I mean,
Doss must be allowed to work as a combat medic, provided he qualifies in all other areas of his training.
can't he just be trained in it and
not use it?
have an MOS that is not on the front lines?
Right.
Won't touch a rifle, sir.
I'm not asking you, Private! You will spend the duration of the war in a military prison.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to play around with this. It's like a...
Oh, man. At least get a message to her or
yeah, now his
something.
fiance is going to be embarrassed and...
So I'm assuming that this created some new
rules.
Yeah, that I'm unaware of when it comes to like exceptions for religion in the military.
I wrestle with my conscience, but what do you do when everything you value in this world is under attack? If one of them attacks you and some wounded soldier, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Hit him with your Bible. I'm only here because I don't want to see you rotting in a prison cell. If I can't convince you, maybe she can.
I knew it wasn't your making.
Aww.
Why can't you just pick up the stupid gun and wave it around? You don't have to use it, just meet them halfway.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. It's just
So his religion specifically says he cannot pick up a weapon.
I wonder how they get around the Jesus telling you to get a sword, though. If you don't have a sword, sell your cloak.
I don't know how I'm gonna live with myself if I don't stay true to what I believe.
They want him to plead guilty, but then he'll get a dishonorable discharge. Either way, they'll call him a coward, and I don't see how he can live with that.
It's definitely not a coward. Desmond.
I wish to speak to Brigadier General Musgrove.
Not without an appointment, you can't. That would be quite impossible.
But I brought my medals, though, ma'am.
I fought with him in France at Belleau Wood. He was my captain.
Private Doss wishes to enter a not guilty plea.
Ew.
You wish to proceed to a court-martial?
Yes, sir.
Well, on your head then, Private.
Okay, now you go take this in there.
I can't. Strictly military personnel.
Do you deny disobeying Colonel Sangston's direct orders?
Yeah.
No, sir, I don't.
Why are you contesting it then?
When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, I took it personal. It was on fire to join up, including me. It isn't right that other men should fight and die, that I would just be sitting at home safe. I need to serve. With the world so set on tearing itself apart, it doesn't seem like such a bad
That's
thing.
not 100% realistic. He's thinking that like because he's a medic, there would be absolutely no chance of him having...
I'm saying even if there was a chance that he would get killed, he would be willing to lay down his life.
What the hell is going on out there?
God, I love Hugo.
It's a great war uniform. It is. You were unable to attend this hearing. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Is that
guys.
truly the way it works? Sir, I know the law, and I know my son is protected by those laws. They're framed in our Constitution. They're why I went and fought to protect them. At least that is what I thought I was doing.
Let me have the letter.
At least this guy is like kind of you know, he's like, Doss, what are you doing, man? Come on. Thanks, Pops.
Protected by an act of Congress, and he cannot be compelled to waive those rights. Signed, Brigadier General Musgrove, Washington, D.C. Private Doss, you are free to run into the health.
That's right, Doss.
Technicality.
Where is he? Gone. Straight after. I bet.
Remember, Doss, to whom much is given, much is required. All right, Doss.
Shut up.
He's completed training for being a medic.
Dang, man.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can watch this. Christ.
Oh man.
Lieutenant Manville, 96th. We've been assigned to you, sir.
Who's Doss? Schechter. You and me and Paige here. About the only medics we got left in this area, so... Hacksaw, we climbed up 6 times. 6 times they threw us off.
They keep coming at you.
And they ain't never gonna give up.
Nips put a premium on shooting medics. The white's a bullseye.
That's our objective. Hacksaw Ridge. We get Okinawa, we take Japan.
Bunkers here, here, and here. Is that accurate?
Are all the characters that are portrayed in this movie real?
I believe so.
Based off of real characters. Reminds me of that scene in Vikings.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
Oh, man.
Here, come on.
Desmond.
Make way. Stop. Brown. White, get this to Jessup.
I wonder if the real Desmond had like any feeling of guilt, like in these moments. You know what I mean?
Like wishing it had maybe brought a gun.
Oh my God. He doesn't seem to waver in his like beliefs, but in this moment, I wonder if it ever did cross his mind.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? What was I thinking? Like actually being in this, you know? Oh man, it'd be terrifying. Oh.
Oh.
Dang.
Where the fuck?
All right, Desmond.
You under cover.
Oh. I'd hate to be having this gas thing on my back.
They can't even see us.
Yeah.
I don't know what purpose that
Oh.
flamethrower would have right now.
Oh, there it is.
I retract that statement. Nice.
I mean, this flamethrowers are no joke either.
Wow. Oof.
Get out of the way!
Is that Desmond?
Yeah.
Man, props to him for still getting in
Looking
there.
out for his buddy. The guy who was actually really giving him a hard time.
You hurt?
I'm fine.
Oh.
It's okay. You're okay.
How did they film some of those scenes? Is it CG or?
It doesn't look like a whole lot of CG in this.
Liar! Here comes the morphine. Here comes the morphine. Stretch on!
Oh, Hollywood.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Oh.
He'll be dead before we get him down.
You don't know that!
Yep.
Also, that doesn't mean that he's not deserving.
We can't see them and they can't see us neither.
I love his accent. They can't say yes neither.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think they can see us, smartass! You're gonna be right as rain. All right?
I got him, Doss.
Honestly, though, Desmond has all the qualities that you would want in a
Yes,
medic.
yeah.
You know?
Ooh. Oof.
Stick it cool.
into the lion's den. Oh my goodness. Nice.
You guys remember the Medal of Honor games? That's what this reminds me of.
Are war games a thing?
You serious? Oh yeah, big business.
I feel like that would mentally just be torture.
Yeah, I mean, you can do all the great battles of World War II. You can do storm the beaches of Normandy, whatever you want, you know.
Wow.
We actually have it right over there. Most people like to play more modern warfare games. Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, the reverse Captain America there. Have you ever used a flamethrower before?
No, and to my knowledge, that's not a weapon in current military use.
Man, threw a grenade in there to smoke them out and then lit them on fire as they were running.
Find yourself a nice safe hole in or near the bunker. Rotate watch every 2 hours. Where the hell you going, Doc?
Still more wounded out there, Sergeant.
I'll go with him. Brunelli and Henry dead in the first 15 minutes. In peace, sons bury their fathers. In war, fathers bury their sons.
Should we find a hole and dig in?
Sound good to me.
Put your helmet on.
You ain't gonna eat them?
I don't eat meat. Help yourself.
Killing me, Desmond.
Of course you don't. That's one heck of a dame. You know you're fighting out of your weight class with her, don't you?
Got about 8,000 comments telling me the same thing, Desmond. I hear you, buddy.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
Don't tell her that.
I know, for real. Y'all ain't helping me.
Me anyway. I'm an asshole sometimes.
Sometimes?
Oh, I love their budding bromance.
Whoa.
What's he gonna do in the situation where he sleeps and they get attacked?
Oh, hey, wake up.
Your mama raised you?
But she gave me to an orphanage when I was 5. Never saw her again. I learned how to hate quick.
Yep.
Learned how to judge people quicker, and I got you very wrong.
Oh, well, that was nice.
I'm not surprised at all. Got that battle buddy friendship.
Daddy used to beat me and my brother just because I could take that. But when he would do it to our mama...
That's enough! No more!
But you didn't kill him.
In my heart, I did. That's when I made my promise to God. I ain't never gonna touch a gun again.
So it's not an actual tenant. It's a personal covenant he has with God.
You're crazy.
Son of a... Ah!
They're coming from underground!
Oh.
Close artillery strike!
Yeah.
Oh.
That would make me paranoid.
Gosh. No, no, no.
Get out of here, kid!
Oh.
God dang it.
Don't need plasma. Give it to him. Over there. We gotta move right now. Come on.
Gosh.
Oh, man.
No, don't you do that. Come on. Let's go. We gotta move. Come on. He's gone. No. We gotta get out of here. Go.
What is it you want of me? I don't understand. I can't hear you. All right.
32 only came down, sir. Good Lord.
We gonna fix you up. You just gotta keep breathing, okay?
Help. I got you. Keep pressure on it. I'm coming back. 3.
You're okay, buddy. More for each leg, Eric.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
I got it. Another one.
Sit down, Jack. I'll get you a drink.
Oh my goodness.
Stirring. We gotta move. Come on.
Okay. Pick it up. I got this.
Oh my goodness.
Help me. You're gonna have to trust me. Take a breath.
I wonder if that really happened. Oh my goodness.
You don't know if your men up there are dead or alive. You can't go back up there without reinforcements.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, now they know he's there. Oh no.
Over here, man.
Holy crap.
Oh, jeez. Dude, you gotta get out of this.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It's all right.
This is what I was afraid of. What would he have done if he was not injured?
Dang.
I can't see you. Be quiet, just be quiet. Try now, try now. I thought I was blind. Good. It's me, it's Desmond. Please, Lord, help me get one more.
One more. Oof.
One more. Help me get one more. One more.
Bring down the Japanese too.
Coming through.
Where the hell are these guys coming from?
Hacksaw. Some nuts up there dragging wounded from the top. Even lowered a couple of Japs. They didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
Son of a bitch. Private Cornstalk.
Looks much worse than it is. And girls will still won't kiss you. You okay here for a while?
Get out of here.
I'm coming back.
Something you gotta see. Our guys have been coming down in droves all night, and Hollywood's here.
What the hell is this?
How you doing, sir?
How'd you get down, son?
Doss.
Just Doss.
Just Doss. Yeah.
Oof.
You're like gum on a shoe, ain't you?
Give me this.
Get it.
Oh, I'm gonna drag you. Let's go.
We got company!
This is insane.
You are the craziest Christian boy I have ever seen.
You gotta be kidding me,
You're
Cornstalk.
tying a boat line, boy, not building a bra.
Get up!
Sergeant Al! Doss is still up there.
It's good.
It's okay.
It's okay, Doc.
Oh my God.
Easy. Whoa. Here, come on.
Can you give me a goddamn tissue?
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Let's get this soldier to a hospital tent right now.
Prepared.
Come on, easy now.
Oh, baby.
That was what did it.
Reserve. Died of shock. No plasma.
He's the one that told him to like give it to the other guy.
All I saw was a skinny kid. I didn't know who you were. And I've never been more wrong about someone in my life. I hope one day you can forgive me.
But lucky for you, it's kind of a requirement.
I realize that tomorrow is your Sabbath. Most of these men don't believe the same way you do. What you did on that ridge is nothing short of a miracle. And they want a piece of it. And they're not gonna go up there without you.
We're waiting, sir.
Waiting for what?
Private Doss to finish praying for us, sir.
Trailer.
Let's go to work.
Yeah. Gotta love Sam Worthington. Oof.
Lay down. I got the morphine. My Bible. Stop!
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You're going home, Desmond. We've taken Hacksaw.
Desmond.
Jesus.
Literally. First conscientious objector to get the Medal of Honor. Aw.
Soprano laws, please help me get one more.
Even though I said those things to him in regard to carrying a rifle, then he said,
Oh my goodness. This is terrible.
He was one of the bravest persons alive.
I was washing his eyes came up. He says, I thought I was blind. I hadn't got anything more toward that smile he gave me. I'd have been well repaid.
Wow.
Just finished watching Hacksaw Ridge. Very powerful, very emotional movie. Loved it. Say what you will about Mel Gibson, and many of you will say many things about Mel Gibson, but my man knows how to make a movie. Passion of the Christ, solid. Hacksaw Ridge, solid. Apocalypto, solid. Apocalypto is actually one that I regret not doing on the channel. I showed Jen that just on her own time, leisurely, and it's like one of her favorite movies now, so that was my bad. Love this movie. I love Desmond Doss. I love, obviously, the faith aspects and the faith messaging behind it. Him honoring his covenant with God, and God in turn honoring Desmond. As they said there, I mean, even from the most the strictest secular perspective, I mean, it's hard not to call what Desmond did not a miracle, as they were saying. Granted, it's a movie and it's a recreation of the events, but still very, very powerful. And I love everyone treating him like he's this huge coward. That's why he won't do all this, and he ends up being the bravest by far. I love it. I love the whole thing. Jen, this was obviously very emotional for you, so I'd love to know what you thought.
Just like I thought, this was going to be a very hard watch. I did not realize it was going to be for so many various reasons. When I first started watching this movie, the idea of somebody signing up for the army but refusing to get trained with a weapon, use a weapon, essentially fight is kind of crazy to me. But I really don't even want to get into that much, because Desmond's character clearly was a hero. 75 men, that's insane. I will say, from being in the military, the #1 undeniable truth when it comes to battle is that you have to be able to depend on your battle buddy. But interpreting that with regards to this movie gets very tricky because his battle buddies were able to depend on him. He saved their lives 75 times over. You can't get around that. Absolutely insane to me. I would like to know how much of this is accurate as far as like the real events. It sounds like a majority of it was, but I loved all the characters. I really did. Andrew Garfield, I think, was the perfect person to play Desmond because he really just carried that like sensitivity, empathy, but also being very aligned, serious about his religious convictions. And that was like unwavered throughout the movie. And so that came through very, very well. I also appreciate Mel Gibson for having a lot of these like tough, realistic scenes because that's just like the reality, you know, and not shying away from that, I really appreciate. I think this movie just calls, like, there's so many questions that this brings up, but I loved Desmond as a character. I think this story of his is really, really powerful. He's an absolute hero. I loved the movie. I think there's so many things that you can take away from this, but I did not know anything about this character. I had never heard of Hacksaw Ridge. I am really happy that I watched this so I can gain some knowledge as far as this event that took place. So I would absolutely watch it again.
What would you rate it?
It's pretty high up there. It's emotional. It really makes you question your beliefs, and I'm gonna have to go with a 9.5. The movie itself, I feel like it was really well done. I loved a lot of the scenes. It was a smaller scene, but for some reason it hit me. There was a scene that was overhead. It was going with the rifle.
Oh yeah.
As it was being shot. And for me, that was just like a great scene. The moment when the Japanese were waving their white flag. Oh my gosh, absolutely crazy. And then I really broke when Doss came down and everybody that had doubted him were just in awe of what he did and trying to comfort him and let him know that he is safe, and oh, I'm gonna get choked up. For me, that was like the best part of the movie. So it was a very well done movie, very emotional. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
9.5, very, very, very respectable. I love it. I love having like a mainstream movie with like a positive Christian lead. This is of course, you know, because I myself am a Christian. We don't really ever get that, and mostly in culture, there ain't no hate like Christian love, and there's like this culture battle with the way Christians are perceived. I've always said that if you're going to deny or reject Christianity, do it because you reject Christ, because you don't believe he is who he says he is, not because of some hateful Christians. You know, we don't follow Christians, we follow Christ. So I like seeing like, hey guys, this is a guy who's really trying his hardest to follow Jesus, you know, and this is the result. You know, this is how a Christian should be. He's in there and he's helping the Japanese, who's also made in God's image, right? So I love that. Shifting gears here to a more technical aspect, you mentioned that shot overhead of the rifle. Loved it too. I couldn't help but think the same thing when I was watching that shot. The cinematography in this is top notch. It's fantastic. The musical score, the performances, Andrew Garfield just killed it. Everybody killed it. I love seeing Vince Vaughn in this, and even though he's a different character than his usual Vince Vaughn-iness, he still is like funny. You know, he still has this like comedic relief. Keep this man away from strong winds, like, oh, so funny. And then really, as you pointed out, like as we're watching it, it's like, this is a little absurd, right? Letting Desmond Doss come out here without a weapon. Like, so I don't think the army is, you know, was being unreasonable at all. It made a lot of like sense. Like, this was fun. Points. This was a fun little joke, you know, but no. So I wouldn't hold the army at fault if they were like, no, you know, this was a little fun little run for you, Desmond. I get you wanting to help, but no, you know. So like, I don't think anybody would really blame them, but like ultimately having Desmond there, and then that scene at the end where even among the soldiers, you have people who don't share his beliefs, but they're like, we're not going up without that guy, you know? And so they're like, we're all waiting for Private Doss, you know, to finish praying. So I loved all that. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it. Love it. Fantastic film. For me, I would rate this one, I'd rate this one probably a 10. This is a 10 out of 10. Of course, there's, you know, a lot of relatability stuff, things that I admire about Desmond Doss as a person, better Christian than I am. I got a lot of work to still do, but I love seeing that. So 10 for me. But of course, these are just some of our thoughts. We'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. So leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe. You can be notified when we post the next video. Don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can watch videos like this one early and ad-free until they're posted, and you can watch the full-length reaction of Hacksaw Ridge over there too. You just need your own copy to sync up with us. As I said before, we're watching this on Disney+. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Happy 4th of July.